let's jump into this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this story. Jurassic World. Jurassic World Rebirth. The reviews are in. I just put mine up this morning. I don't know, John, if you put yours up yet. See it yet?
I haven't seen it. No,
you haven't seen it.
Our screening is tonight, but I can't go tonight, so I'm going to go 8:45 a.m. on Wednesday morning.
All right. The reviews are in, and with 65 reviews counted, Gareth Edwards' Jurassic World Rebirth coming in with a decided mixed 58% of Rotten Tomatoes. Along with
but all these people said it's great.
John, it's the premiere, man. In both cases, there's a decidedly higher score than the last two Jurassic World films. What they received. Dominion hit a franchise low of 38 out of 100. Accurate. It's also a better score than Jurassic Park 3 on both the Lost World, Jurassic Park on Rotten Tomatoes. In other words, it's one of the better sequels. I don't disagree. 134 minute film aims to return to the franchise roots, bringing back original Jurassic Park scribe David Koepp and adding Edwards' knack for visual along with star power thanks to Scarlett Johansson. The result, however, can't seem to escape the been there, done that feel facts, according to the reviews, which most appreciate the visual and tonal shift, but rather think it's bland. Agreed. I agree with a lot. I'll tell you what, the more and more I read Liz Shannon Miller's reviews and clips, like I mean, she was in the Schmoedown. Yeah. I'm so on par with a lot of her opinions.
This is great.
I'm so on par.
Great.
She really is. I'm really on par with a lot of her opinions on movies. Anyway, the second best Jurassic Park movie ever made. I understand the argument. Admittedly, this isn't as huge of a compliment as it could be, given the movies that have preceded it. I know exactly what she's saying.
Yeah.
Now, against all odds, these dinosaurs have a brand new, refreshed, brighter, breezier, funnier, better acted. That. Let's see. There are worse exercises in IP extension out there in the marketplace. That's true, but it is hard to imagine what possible basis there could be for an 8th Jurassic film. Well, I can make the argument for that. Yeah, 100%. Jurassic sequels were bad enough when they made an effort to evolve. They're even less worth seeing now that they've already come pre-fossilized. Okay, so all right, all of that is all warranted. Everything right there. It's not like a terrible movie. It's just the been there, done that is the most accurate. It's the same thing. It's better. I don't mind Jurassic World, the first one. I don't mind. If you don't like Jurassic World, you're probably going to think this is definitely the second best, like Liz Shannon Miller did, right? Which I can understand it. It takes some of the lore and stuff from the Jurassic World movies.
Yeah.
And then it basically takes the format and structure of the Jurassic Park movies and more so Jurassic Park 3. Yeah. But it says, hey, but this time we're going to do it better because we got Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. The problem is, as good as they both are, I don't give a crap about their characters. Like, I don't care. I don't care about their characters. I didn't care about their stories. When it comes to Kong and Godzilla, like and Transformers, I never want to see the human stories. Just show me the robots, show me the monsters. I don't care about the human stories. Jurassic Park shouldn't be that. Jurassic Park, I should care about the character stories.
Oh, sure.
It's part of what makes it special. And I didn't care. I was like, come on, these are two really good actors. Like, and I don't care about their story. The visuals, fantastic. But I'm like, I just don't care. And what I said at the end of it is the same thing with what that guy said to answer his question. Well, why are they going to make another one? Because for some reason, this franchise, as much as I hated the last two, I mean, I hated them. They were terrible. I'm always down to watch a Jurassic Park movie.
This franchise prints money. It prints money.
Yeah. How is this tracking?
Good question. Here, I'll take a look. But yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised with some of the responses here in the mixed. But this film has never been about critics helping its box office, as you said. Like it's all about, does the audience enjoy it? And we haven't had audience scores yet, and so we'll see what the audience score number will be when that stuff happens, and we'll have a better idea. But budget is 180 for Jurassic World Rebirth. 180.
Well, that's what the budget is. I'm saying what's it tracking? I'm saying what's it tracking?
Sorry.
You know, it's tracking it.
Talking while I was my bad. Budget and box office start with a B, so I got confused there. What's the tracking here? It doesn't. Look, you keep talking. I'm gonna find something.
I'm just curious in general. I really want to know what it's tracking at. Like, all right, I know that you guys know Viagra. I know you know Cialis, and you probably even tried them. But if you're looking for something beyond just the usual pill, you gotta meet RUGIET Ready. There are other companies that rely on similar ingredients to support the blood flow, but RUGIET Ready is the next-gen prescription treatment designed to help amplify the arousal in the brain and increase the blood flow. So if the usual pills aren't doing the trick, RUGIET Ready could be the answer. It's essentially 3-in-1 formula, dissolves right under your tongue to absorb fast, so you'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and it affects up to 36 hours. That means you can stay confident, you can stay present, and in control when the moment's right. If you want proof, over 150,000 men have made the switch, and you can read their customer reviews right on the site. Now, getting started, that's simple. RUGIET connects you with the board-certified doctor, 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships to you quickly right to your door. So connect with a provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is ready for you. Connect with the provider at rugiet.com/Kristian to see if a RUGIET Ready prescription is right for you. You can use that code Kristian to get 15% off today. That is RUGIET, RUGIET.com/Kristian. Use that promo code Kristian, get 15% off today. Head to rugiet.com/Kristian and use that code Kristian. Get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so RUGIET knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the RUGIET website for full safety information. If it's because I still thought, and I might change my tune, obviously, that it was going to be the one that was going to make the most out of all of them, because it's like
115 to 135 because it's opening.
Oh, right. But that was, you know what? That was over 5 days, so it's not tracking wonderfully. But that's domestically, right? So I'm curious.
Right, domestically.
Yes, because where Jurassic World always makes its money is internationally.
Yeah.
Always makes its money internationally. So I could have sworn that it was going to be, the top dog, and I might change my tune because I'm going to see what's going to happen. I just always thought that people want to go see dinosaur movies because I always. You know what it reminds me of is I always I told you for a long time I used to bet on the UFC when I was following it all the time. Right, where like the 2005 area was really because no one really knew how to bet on it because they used to bet on it the way they bet on boxing, thinking that whoever the higher person was whoever the favorite was usually going to win. That's what usually happens in boxing. Wasn't that way in UFC because it's a different animal. It's like
you never knew.
Yeah, the goal pretty much in boxing is go for your head, go for the body, and the guy who's better at going for both of those things and has the better skill at that skill set is going to usually win. You might get lucky and catch a good night. You might hit a shot, and it was never worth putting the money down on the underdog. It just wasn't. It wasn't. Like, every once in a while, I did it. Like Jermaine Taylor when he beat Bernard Hopkins, which I was actually at the fight in Vegas, which was amazing. Wow. But the odds weren't like spectacular. But then UFC comes around, and it's like, well, yeah, this guy, he's just such a good kickboxer. It's like, yeah, but he's fighting a wrestler, right? So, yeah, he's fighting a wrestler, and then the wrestler takes him down, and then grounds and pounds, and then you just got plus 560 on a guy. Right. I mean, look, Matt Serra, by the way, was one most money I ever made betting was with Matt Serra, who now I'm very good friends with. And we talk about it all the time. But my point with that is, it's like I used to Anderson Silva. I would always try to throw down $100 against Anderson Silva because like eventually he's going to lose.
Right.
And the guy never lost until finally Mitrione down the line. But I was like far out of it at that point. But I would put down $100. I'll put $100 and see.
Yeah,
he wins. That's Jurassic Park. That's the long way to say that's Jurassic Park. Like I don't put money against Jurassic Park anymore because they always win. You know what I'm saying?
Jurassic Park and James Cameron is undefeated.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yes. So I don't know. I don't know how this movie's going to do. I just don't. I think it's one of those movies, and I could be wrong, but I just feel the reviews are insignificant for this movie because if you either want to see Jurassic Park or you don't, the magic is still there for you, or it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so too. I mean, will it cross over? Will it get you excited? I don't think a lot of the casuals are going to be like, "Oh, this is amazing." It's. I think it'll do enough to squeak by because according to Screen Rant, it has to make 450 million.
Oh my God.
Worldwide to be considered a box office success, not just a break even, to be a success. So
I mean,
I don't think he'll get the 450. Yeah.
You don't think he's going to get the 450?
I mean, we'll see. I'm saying we'll see, because a 5-day weekend head start is great for them. But if a lot of people go see this and it's like tired, word of mouth is going to affect that big time.
130 projected for a 5-day is not great. 130 projected for a 3-day is good. 130 for a 5-day, that's not great. But it could
overshine the holiday. Yeah,
that's right. It could overshine it. So on July 4th, remember how big July 4th used to be?
Yeah, man.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
Speaking of Will Smith, you see the stuff going around with the rapping that he's doing? Holy moly, what's he doing? What's he doing? He just
trying to stay relevant, bro.
he just started to come back into people's good graces in the movies. What are you doing? Girls, I like girls. I mean, and then he's just sitting there. The rap. I mean, it's the kind of rap that I do on this show. It's the kind of rap.
Well, let's be fair. Listen, this is something we can talk about. You can move Kendrick. You can move Drake out of the way.
Will Roca, yeah, man. I'll tell you, he's having a lot of fun. I don't know why, but the guy, he hates James Gunn. He's talking about things all the time and things I just can't see. Why, oh, why does the man hate DC? Oh, hit me. that's me.
That's great freestyle. Look at that freestyle, y'all.
Terrible.
Well, listen, again, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, we have a little help on that. But Will's in our wheelhouse. And so Will was never the greatest of rappers.
No,
okay?
Come on.
Everywhere in the GOAT conversation. He was fun. It was enjoyable. I think his greatest is probably Getting Jiggy With It, or maybe Summertime. Summertime is a classic. But he's never, he's never been the greatest.
But it wasn't that.
I'm not surprised to see that,
Dude, but no, wait, Summertime and Nightmare on My Street, all that. That's great stuff. What is it? Dude, he was like, he wasn't even rhyming. He's like, I went down the street, bought myself a sandwich, and then I went back and I got another sandwich. And it's like, what do you? That's not. Come on, Will. What are you doing?
He hasn't been good since he did that Stomp song, which was horrible. That was the end of Will. And look, I love Will. I love Will as an actor. I love Will as an energy, as a person. I think there's a lot of things within Will that he's navigating as a human being from his past always. And that biography they wrote, I thought was a really good biography on him. But like, I'm always going to love Will. And when he does dumb shit like this, I just go, why are you doing this? But I love you still, man. It just breaks my heart.
He was getting, because of all the Oscar stuff, and he was climbing out of the hole. He did Bad Boys again, and he started doing other stuff. And I'm like, why are you giving him people ammo again?
Yeah.
And he brings up the Chris Rock thing again in one of the bars. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, I don't know how we got down that road.
It's a man, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, listen.
Yeah.
What that has to do with Jurassic Park, I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
What? Why don't you comment and you tell me what you think about it? Jurassic Park, Jurassic World Rebirth. Do you care? Do you not care? First reactions. You're going to see it. You're going to not see it. What say you?